Well, good morning. Yes, I woke up early. See if we can jump in, eh? You coming in? Come on, Ginger. I was wondering whether to make a start on this grassy old paper. I bet that's the original 1950s, even 1940s paper that my old granddad would have put up. That's the immersion eater. Oh, have you managed? Little Ginger. Ah. It's been raining, are your paws wet? Well, come on then. Yeah, I got two. One's got a little clock on. And no light. I've just been wiping the bloody dust off. Dust everywhere. That's just a normal timer with a little red light on. And when I was on about a chopping board, I thought of mounting it on a wooden board. But it is a bit big, isn't it? No, just to make it easier to paper round. Stick that no more nails. Stick it to the wall. I don't know, I just thought a bit of wood on might look better. Ginger, what's wrong? Come on into my bed. Also, while I was in bed looking up at the ceiling, I fitted these ceiling roses in every room when I was first decorating. And I thought I left them white, should I spray them? Make a template of cardboard, got plenty of old boxes. That diameter, hold a piece of cardboard up to prevent overspray. And I've got chrome and gold. And if it comes out alright, I'll do the one in the living room gold. Ginger, shut up. Come on in here. Yes, I've had the telly on for an hour. I've been awake an hour. Geneva. See, that's what gave me the idea, looking at the ceiling rows. Why did I leave it white? So if I sprayed that gold or chrome, would it look alright? Would it look crap? That's why I thought I'll do the one in the back bedroom first, and we'll see. I thought I'd just been looking at that Beatles picture sat in the prams. That was a silly publicity session they did for a Hard Day's Night. Come and see our film while sat in prams. And I thought that big picture I'd made of me bike, me Hornet, never gets seen because it's hidden by the clothes downstairs, so I think I'll put that Beatles picture downstairs. Alright, baby. Wait a minute. But it's a lot bigger than I thought. Is it wider than the chimney breast? I'm going back up, Ginger. We shall see. I should have got a tape measure. That would have been best, wouldn't it? Oops. My goodness. It's giant, isn't it? I had a couple of these made last year. One for my mum, picture of my old grandma. And this of my Hornet, and a small one of my Super 4. £20 and a £5 postage, bargain. Where is it wider? No, perfect, isn't it? Look at that. Oh well. I'll get that hung up later. It's not heavy, so I should be able to sort of hang it out. Oh, I'm going to be able to wake up with a view of my Hornet. Yeah, it's called mypicture.co.uk, but can you see the cock up I made. I didn't send them the picture of the one with my new seat cover on. I'm out of breath. It's climbing stairs. I told you my lungs are knackered. Yeah, I'm pleased it fits. It just occurred to me. Never get seen that, so it'll be ideal there. Another little job to do later. Let's hope it doesn't crash down in the middle of the night. That's okay, isn't it? That's another little job done. Alright, looks a lot better there. It matches the dark wood. And there's the rest of the rooms full of Beatles stuff. And it matches even more. All my bike gear. Unworn. I don't know. And again, where would I be going? If I had access on the roads to get the bike out, where would I go? Never been to Robinson's in Rochdale, that bike shop where the Yamaha Bulldog BT 1100 actually is. I've been to another shop to have a look at a Suzuki GSX 1400 in Milnrow, Rochdale, many years ago. And I remember it was a bit of a pain to find. I had to check my Manchester A to Z, which covers Rochdale. And I had my X4 Cruiser at the time. Picture here, yeah, that. And as I've said many times before, the riding position was very uncomfortable. I got a pain in my leg. And I wanted a GSX, and the lad said, the boss is away on holiday, I can't do a deal because I wouldn't know what to offer for it. I said, oh. Ring back in 2 weeks. So when I rang back in 2 weeks, the GSX had been sold. And when I explained to the boss, he wasn't happy. He said, well, I would have liked to have that X4 in my shop. I said, well, it's gone now. So I ended up going back to Fastline in Preston and traded it in for that. The Super 4 1300. I've shown it many times before. They're going to fall down. There's a cable up there which goes along and down and powers all this stuff. I'm just testing these old videos. I'm going to do a couple of videos on my other YouTube channel. Boring, isn't it? I've just been upstairs and sprayed the ceiling rose in the back bedroom. I realised I didn't need a back spray stopper because I've not painted. I papered the ceiling ages ago, and that's the kind of paper I've got spare. Just show you, it would have settled down by now. I closed the door so it wouldn't get fumes all over the house. It won't explode, but if I turn the light on. Still a bit misty. You see. If it looks crap, I won't bother doing it downstairs while I'm gold. And there's another couple of coats that I've missed. You know, it's still white in them crevices. Well, I've just had my Black & Decker out. Pardon. No, I've done them 3 banisters. I don't know why I didn't do that years ago. I swear, imagine leaving them out here. Just got a nice cup of tea with cream in, the last of my coronation milk. And I just lit my last cigar. I don't mean metaphorically. Hopefully not. Still wheezing though. Maybe I should be taking it easy. I just had a bit of a mad do. Doing some do-it-yourself. I just sprayed another coat of silver on the ceiling rose. Done this. I'm going to go back upstairs in a minute and finish the ceiling rolls off. I'm not going to paint it, I've got a lot of paint inside. That blue pen is called Blue Babe from Dulux, Blue Babe. And I still have loads of it left unless it's all gone off. I know, look, weird shape at that. You sat in a dip and you put your feet on here. I don't know why I'm just showing you all this, it's not bike related, is it? Oh, let's have a look at my bike. Optimizer plugged in. Do you not like all these tin things? No one's mentioned them, I don't think. The Norton one's going rusty. These are cast iron, BSA, Vincent, Norton. These were all off eBay. They're all fairly cheap. Some are rusting nicely. Give them a patina, as they say on television. And some not rusted at all. That's my favourite one, Triumph Thunderbird. Yeah, out in the countryside, can't do that. Oh, look at that spider. I've been trying to do that video for Mike McCartney, but the gizmo is playing up and the bloody picture kept twitching. So I might just send a clip. If it's worth bothering with. That's wired up to my old camcorder. I'm going to have a look through my old bike camcorder videos from when we used to go to those booze ups. They call them bike rallies, but really it's just a booze up bike rally. Let's have a look, let's have a look. Oops. Oh yes. I can't tell if it's a reflection or if it's mist. Maybe I should put the whole tin on. That's when it's dolloping out with the nozzle. Get the idea, don't you? I don't get any on my lens. Just a few bursts, let it dry. And then keep going back to it. I'll leave that for now. Close the door, windows open. That's from 1978, that, when the picture disc came out. If I waffled enough, I'm going to go back in the backyard and relax. Enough DIY for today. I just thought to give you a little update, why not? Nothing better to do. So I thought I'd do another video. Bye for now. Are you going stir crazy yet? Like me. I've just been out to do some shopping. I thought I'll get a pizza from the Pakistani pizza place, then go to Morrison's or Aldi, like I normally do on a Sunday, and everything's deserted. I suppose the shop workers want a break, don't they? But luckily, thanks to the Asian community, I went in Whitehead and got some provisions, eggs, a loaf, beans. You know, I've not had beans on toast for years, so I thought I'd give it a try. Skinheads on a raft, with maybe a couple of eggs on. Pud, mango, more vitamin C than Ribena. 4-pack of Budweiser, ginger beer. So, I won't starve, will I? You know, I think I'll do my brakes. That's what I've switched this helmet cam on for again after yesterday. Even though I've got aching knees, like I said, I had a bad fall at work and landed on a concrete step. 20 stone whack. So I'll kneel down, see how my knees are. Get my little socket set out. Yeah, and it in. I should have had them an hour ago, they'll have kicked in, wouldn't they? Although they don't really help for serious pain. What else do I need? screwdriver to get that little dust cap off. I normally use my impact driver. It should be loose because I've put grease in it. I was on my knees this morning, pardon. No, not at church. I've been doing a bit of do-it-yourself again. I had them pewter plates, and 2 of them were up there on that shelf. And I drilled a hole and put a little screw in the middle for one. I thought, hang on, I could put, it'll fit 2 in that space. And I got them from the charity shop. There's 2 more different style ones there. I got them pewter tankards there, look at that. Oops. How much do you think they were? Medieval style pewter, good and heavy. I use them for scented candles. They're a bit tarnished, but I like that look. £2 each, and there's a pair. I couldn't believe it. I thought they were plastic. I thought, oh, pick them up, love. Oh, I said they're heavy. £2, that's I'll have them, and I give her a 5 because it's a church charity shop raising money for a Catholic church. And then I saw them pewter plates, 6. I think it said £12, and I give her 15. I got them bought a couple of years ago though. So, getting a drill into this stuff, my god, it's a 1930s fireplace I think, because of the style of it. And it was super tough. What is that? That white, you think it'd be just plaster, wouldn't you? Like a super strong bloody mortar, white mortar. Unbelievable. I have to get my hammer drill out and I've super glued a screw in, let it set, and they look alright I think. Medieval style, let's look at one. They're actually got German writing on the back. Is that a German one? Yeah. SKS 1989. Erster Gab der Sammlung. Traditionelles Handwerk der Silberdunide Bradex. And they're numbered. So I got them cheap from a charity shop. Wonder if they're worth lots of money. Well, they're just for decoration, aren't they? I like that medieval style. I wouldn't eat my beans on toast off that because it'd mess the plate up, wouldn't it? Is this still Chris Tarrant? It was quite enjoyable watching it earlier, but I thought I'd have to get out of the house and go and cook it. Yeah, building Britain's railways, all about the history of the railways. World Wars are on about the Rainhill trials with Stevenson's rocket and Trevethic's Puffing Billy, was it? Now it's in the World War. What's the next one? The Dying Days of Steam. Canals next. I'm not really a fan of Chris Tarrant, although he did do Tease Was, didn't he? Anyway, yes, I'll go take the locks off my bike, pull the back end out, put it on the centre stand, see how my knees are, play it by ear or play it by knee. I know my kitchen's in a terrible state. When I was saying about getting that BT 1100 Yamaha Bulldog, it's just dreaming, isn't it? If I ever get any spare money, I'll have to get the new kitchen units and sink unit. I'll have to run my old Hornet until it falls apart. We all dream about getting a fresh bike, don't we? Adam said he couldn't see it on Robinson's website, but there's even a YouTube video or two, the actual one for sale. Really cool twin outlet exhaust on it. I think the blue flame silencers. I'll leave a link. Somebody said they just plod, but I'm not really a speed merchant. I prefer a plodding bike with lots of torque. I just like the style of it. Let me know what you think. Well, got the mats out. I'm gonna throw that chair away. Been out in the rain and got all gungy. I do have my other chair and 2 other folding chairs. Put some wood stain on those spray banisters. Oops. I was going to give it a good clean, but it's in the forecast tomorrow. Heavy bloody showers, marvellous, isn't it? Oh, my knee. It's old age, isn't it? Right, yeah, it's impact driver. Hopefully it won't need a whack. A thin one, yes. I'm steaming up. Oh god. So I forgot. The Allen key set to get that out. When's all this cobbler's going to end? I was looking on Facebook. Keith Dixon's Bikes have put a thing up. Send a picture or suggestion as to where you'd like to go when all this is over. And I've said, because he's a Royal Enfield dealer, put a couple of new washing machine. I thought it's meant to balance washing out. It's my bedding, you see, so it's uneven. I should have put it on a reduced spin. What's going on? Which one is it? No, bigger one. That's it. No, that's a bit tight. I'll clean the pin. I'm going to rub down with some sandpaper or something. Not so bad, why is it all stuck in the bloody hole? Right, I'll carry on, it's no big deal, is it? It's only brake pads. New my wings and chest. That's something I was going to do. Storm paint behind there. When I do next door's yard, my wall, I've got 2 big pots, about 10 litres of storm paint in cream. So that's another job I can do maybe next weekend. Oh, it's starting to rain. I'll get on with this. Forecast heavy downpours. Well, I got the old pads out, but don't look too bad, but they are due for a change, aren't they? Things are full of winter guns. That's a bit thin at that end. and just squidge your piston in gently with the G-clamp. Don't be doing that with screwdrivers. Someone was saying about the disc. I said, yeah, a couple of years ago it got down to the bare metal, I didn't think. And I replaced it with this, and it's been excellent. A cheap Chinese one off eBay, 25 quid. And it's a better design because it's full here, whereas a genuine Honda one and copies are scalloped. You know, a missing bit here, but that protects the aluminium rim. No, the casting rim. £25 from China off eBay. It's been marvellous. Not much of a lip there, so it's hardly worn. Steaming up. At the time, someone said, oh, don't fit that piece of crap. Get a decent one, an EBC. But eBay, if they sell rubbish, they'll get bad reviews, won't they? And a lot of Chinese stuff is actually top quality. A lot of rubbish as well, but that disc is fine. And is that the right way? I had a bit of trouble last time with it not locating. I had to take the damn thing off, which is a bit of a pain. That's why the bloody washing machine was thumping. Clothes gather in the bloody quilt cover and lump about like a bloody brick. Talking of which, there was someone on YouTube throwing a brick inside a bloody washing machine. It was on full 1200 spin, and it destroyed itself and jumped around 6 foot at a time. Some weird stuff in there on YouTube. What do you mean, yes, you're watching something right now? Oh dear me. Notice my hands are clean. That pink stuff is marvellous. Spotlessly clean in seconds. How's water got in? Yeah, I should have got some fresh cotton buds, shouldn't I? That'll do. No, it isn't lined up. Why was it stiff before it went on a jump thread? Oh. Okay. And located correctly, has it, in the hole? I think it would do. We've been, if the pin's lined up, I think that'd be lined up. Let's fight around with it. Well, it's in after a little bit of jiggling, and that's a double check that it's located in the slot of the little cast holding unit. You see. It's always better to check them over and over with being a crucial thing. Ouch, like brakes. little hall there. Is that an inspection hall? Let's take my glasses off and look. Yes, it is a little inspection gap to show it's located, you know, to show that little 2-pin bit, you see, is located in the slot. So it's not going to move anywhere. Like I said, I was going to clean it, get some Scotch-Brite on those bits here, but I'll leave that for my big spring clean. And my knees hurting. Like I said, what's the point of cleaning your bag? It's going to get full of guns going to work tomorrow. Are you pleased with that disc? And a bit of rust. I might give it a quick rub with Scotch-Brite. What I was going to do was to bed it in. Of course you don't change the front and the back pads on the same day. I'm going to stagger it. They'll be bedded in by next weekend, so I'll do the front ones then. But you never put your hands near a moving wheel. I was going to run it, keep pressing the brake to bed it in slightly and put some Scotch-Brite on that, but no, don't put your hands near a moving wheel. People have lost ends of their fingers in chains. Can I get up? Ouch. Washing machine has stopped. So, should I put the kettle on and put my toaster? I normally only have one meal a day when I'm not at work. Plus I'm meant to be on a diet. I put my idea to Keith Dixon's because they're asking for people to post pictures. So I posted a picture of a Norton SS650. And I said, yeah, if a Norton company had churned out a cheap 650 similar to the Royal Enfield, it would have sold like hotcakes, you not think? Imagine that Royal Enfield with a Norton badge on, that style of bike, 650 twin. Knock it out for £5 like the Royal Enfield, sell tens of thousands of them, and then go up market with a 961 costing 3 times as much. Rather than that crooked bloody boss nicking all the money or whatever happened. And I said, can't Royal Enfield buy the Norton brand and do that? Just rebadge the Royal Enfield engine. You know, get a CNC machine to cut Norton out on the crankcase. I know it's sacrilege, but look what's happened to Norton now. And tits up, hasn't it? And that's my thought for the day. So, pity I can't go for a test ride. I think I'll get away with it. Police, it's been stopped by the police, anyone. What are you doing? I've just changed my brakes and I'm bedding them in. That's a £50 fine. Unnecessary journey. Why didn't you put your bike on the centre stand? Start the engine and get the wheel running. And have the back brake. No, we're just going to do that, officer. I'll do that. Go on then, I will. I should be resting my knees, shouldn't I think it was £25 and free post from China. That's even better, isn't it? Because post would have been about a tenner. That's a £15 disc. It's been marvellous. It's stiff because the tire's rubbing on my fake grass. I keep wondering, should I scratch all the aluminium off to get rid of them black marks? What is that corrosion? Actually, I don't suppose. But if I was going to trade it in, I'd have this bike gleaming. Should I do that edge? See, it's nice and clean underneath, but you have to be careful of not taking the surface off. Good stuff in it, Scotch Brite. Very expensive on eBay if you had to buy it off eBay. I had some in a drawer from years ago. I think car accessory shop used to sell it. Seems a bit rusty there. Well, what have you done today? Sat around watching the telly. You've been watching Chris Tarrant, Railway History. Like I said, what's the harm in jumping on your bike, going to the seaside, as long as you don't mingle with people? What's the harm? Like I said, that silly old fart Mike Harding, she lives in Settle. Settle full of bikers spreading death. That was 2 weeks ago. So I said, yeah, good name for a bike gang, that. Mike Harding's Dead Spreaders MCC. There we are, that's a lot better, doesn't it? Oh, will it look crap when the weather's got to it? Anyway, I'm gonna put kettle on now. I think that's enough. 2 days of waffling. My ceiling roll looks alright upstairs. I just wish I'd got that steamer back off my mum. I could have... What time is it? Like 4ish. I could have started that papering. I'm worried about the plaster being a bit rough underneath, so I've got some no more nails in the past. Rather than knocking plaster off and re-plastering it, get some no more nails in a spreader, scraper, squidge it on top, then put paper on. You know, when it's dry. It says rock hard, no more nails, exterior. Pound the tube. And I've got 2 tubes ready, expecting the plaster to be knackered. Stick that wooden thing on, immersion heater timer, and paper around it. Anyway, I'll sort my washing out. The housewife work is never done. Bye for now. That was off Mandy. The visor's pinged off somewhere. I had it on a little, well, on the tag for this quick release on my helmet chin strap. The visor's pinged off somewhere down the road. Just gone in the front room to start editing, and this carrier bag was in the middle of the floor. Mum's made me, oh, it looks like cherry, not apple, cherry crumble. Thank you, Mother. I'll give her a ring and some custard. Oh, has she been? Oh, she's not been potting around shops again. Lucozade Energy. Is that for work tomorrow? Oh dear. 81-year-old. I don't think I'll make it to 81. I'll go in the other room with my ginger beer and I'll have a couple of Anadins. These aren't too bad, it just takes that edge off. Thank you for watching, bye for now. Stay safe, as you keep saying. You keep repeating it, aren't you, all the time? Once you get this saying, the government, it's like Labour. For the many, not for the few. And now it's stay at home, stay safe, protect the NHS, save lives. People are still dying, record amounts. It said we're going to top Europe with our amount of deaths. And said, is it failing somewhere with our healthcare system and all the cutbacks? What Boris did. Mark Harding's playing hell about it, saying, I'm not clapping for Boris. All the cutbacks, he's causing deaths. But try not to get into politics. Someone were mourning because I bought a Sun instead of what? Guardian, full of middle class studenty types. What's the other one? Observer, is another one. all the yuppies read. Is there any working class paper anymore? Look what Tony Blair did, 10 million immigrants. Or are they all getting ill now? And why is it not spread to Africa? Or even the rest of China? Someone was saying that on Facebook. How come China, Wuhan, and it didn't spread throughout China? And they were saying it's all a plot by them to disrupt our economies. They know the cure, seeing as they invented it in a laboratory. I don't know, lots of funny conspiracy theories flying about. But it's serious, isn't it? If it's killed 10,000 of our citizens. Terrible. Right, bye for now, yet again.